In today's video, I'm talking about how you can optimize your photos and increase your website speed and rankings. So let's get started. Okay, so right there on my desktop, I have this photo of a lawyer, which is going to be used as an example in this video. So you can see the photo right there, how it looks. And then I'm going to right click on the photo and press properties to see what's the size of this photo. We can see there it's 1.2 megabytes, which is too much. And if you have a website with 20, 30 or even more photos, and each photo takes 1.2 megabytes or even more on your website, then imagine for 30 photos with size of 1 megabyte, it will be 30 megabytes already, which is too much for your hosting and your web server, and it could be cause to make your website slow. So I would say that you should keep the photos around 0.2 megabytes or 200 kilobytes or something like that, between, I would say, 30 and 200 kilobytes. Everything else above that is, I would say, too much. You can have one or two pictures that maybe you're going to use those pictures as a background image, and you don't want to lose its quality. I mean, we won't lose the quality of this photo in this video, but we are going to reduce its size and dimension. And if you're using a background image for the whole screen, you'll need to have high quality picture, because if it's not high quality, then you are ruining the user's interface and user's experience. So now when we know all these things, let's move on with image optimization to reduce the size of this image. In my case, I'm using Figma, but you can use another program for that, maybe Photoshop, Adobe XD, or maybe you have some online editor for that. It doesn't matter, okay? I'll just show you what that editor needs to have to reduce the dimensions and size a little bit of the photo. Okay, now I'm going to open my program, Figma, and then drag the photo in the program like this. Okay, I'm going to move this photo on the top left. Right, so now we can see that the width of this photo is 2.7 thousand pixels and the height is over 4,000 pixels, which this image should be 4K, which is too much for a website. If you're going to use this picture to present yourself, maybe in about section or something like that, then this is too much. So now I'm going to reduce this size and dimensions. So I'm going to click shift on my keyboard and drag this bottom corner to the center, and as you can see, the width and height is going down. So something like this should be good for your case, or if you think it should be a little bit bigger or smaller, you can do that. But I'm working strictly with this photo. And don't do the exact same things, because maybe you have some different dimensions, maybe the photo is horizontally oriented. And then now I'm going to export this image with those dimensions by clicking in the Figma. Is on the bottom right, so I'm going to click the plus here and make sure to export it as JPEG image, because JPEG's photos are better optimized, which means their size is smaller than PNG. For example, let's just say if you export the exact image in JPEG, it will be 1 megabyte, and with PNG it will be 1.3 megabytes. So this is just an example, so you can understand how it works. But if you have image with transparent background, then export it as PNG, because JPEG does not support transparent background. So in my situation, I have any transparent elements here or background, so I'm going to export it as JPEG. Okay, so now I'm going to drag the photo that we've just optimized it on my desktop, and we have it right there. So we are still not done. We need to optimize it more. I'm going to use an online tool, because I think that is the easiest way for you to do the exact things that I'm going to do in this video. So you can just type on Google or any browser that you are using, tinyjpeg.com. So tinyjpeg is program or tool to optimize the photos without losing its quality. I mean, it'll lose a little bit of the quality, but it won't be noticeable. But if you're going to use this tool for bigger images that are going to be used as a background image, I think it won't work, but you can try it and see how it works, because as I mentioned, it'll lose its quality. Okay, so now I'm going to drag this photo here in this rectangle, and let's just see what will happen next. The panda just saved you 85%, which is 1 megabyte total. You see, we decreased the size of this photo more than 85%. So now I'm going to download it, and it says 186 kilobytes, which is way more better than 1.2 megabytes. Yeah, I'm going to click download on it and then drag it to the desktop like this. So now if you open this image, as you can see, the quality is the same as the previous one. So there is no difference. As you can see, this is the unoptimized image. Honestly, this is the image that I reduced its dimensions. So there is no difference between those two images. And that's the point of doing this thing. But let's just see what will happen if we didn't reduce the size, honestly, the dimensions of the real photo. So I just moved the real photo once again. I'm gonna open it, and this is the real photo. It's with its regular size, and then I'm going to drag it to see what happens if I didn't do that. So as you can see, the original size is 1.2 megabytes and the reduced size is over 700 kilobytes. And the photo that I optimized before, right click on this, properties, it's 182 kilobytes, which is far more better. And now you know why I did this thing on the start with my designing tool Figma. But please don't leave the video, we are still not done with optimizing. Yeah, we optimized the photos size, and then your website will load fast. But let's take another step and just quickly optimize this photo for SEO. I'm going to do with some simple things. So I'm going back on my desktop, and then we need to tell to the Google's bot what is this image of. So I'm going to open the image once again, and we can see a person. In this case, he is a lawyer. He's thinking about something, or maybe working on its case. So when we analyze this photo, we need to do, what we have to do is to change the photo's name. And what should we put instead of this photo's name that is optimized.jpg? We're going to put the keywords of your service. So if you have auto detailing company, the keyword for you would be auto detailing. So the keyword should be like the main service that you are working with, or it shouldn't be service, maybe something else. But the keyword is the thing that people usually search about. So we are going to say that the name of this person is Matthew Smith. So you can't put just Matthew Smith in the name of this photo, or maybe Matthew Smith in black suit. This is bad optimization. What you need to do is to put your keyword, which is going to be in this situation professional, criminal, defense, lawyer, and then we can put your name if you're going to build your personal brand, Matthew Smith. And yeah, it says professional criminal defense lawyer Matthew Smith. So in this situation, your keyword is professional defense lawyer or criminal defense lawyer. And even you can put the location of your office, let's just say. Not the address, but you can put city or state or something like that. So I'm going to add in this name in New York. Boom. Professional criminal defense lawyer Matthew Smith in New York. So with this, we are targeting your main keywords and your location, and even we put your real name. But if you are some agency or your business have some special name, then you don't have to put the name of you. So guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you learned something new today. And if you want, comment me below this video for part 2 of this, because there are a few other things to do to optimize the photos completely for SEO. So thanks for watching and see you in the next video.